14.
Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
New record.
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well.
Yeah, it's easier to stream as a collective category for Pokemon. I don't have a box right now, and I only have 4 Pokemon that are alive, so this run's probably going to be over soon. But we are at least trying to see how far we can get.
Confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it. But enough.
Hope you're doing well, Doc.
For further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Hold it! Like, don't say it, please. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping.
I'm gonna take this evolution. I need the
Another lunchbox. A lunchbox
evolution pretty badly.
Here she has a bag. Doing? Yeah, she has like a bag with a bunch of but she sells, I guess.
Rev really wants to learn low sweep, but it's really okay.
Wait, what is... Don't tell me you have something else.
Objection. And I want a Pupitar, so however long that takes. Level 30? Okay, cool.
You held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the crop up, queen. Look at this. Now suddenly, that? Okay. A photograph. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. It looks like raised up. Hey, it's clearly wet. Oh, it's wet. It's not raised up, it has a reflection on it.
Ooh, sludge bomb.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Right? Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
I'm going to 31 because I'm going to have to do all of these battles with all of these
Don't give up, not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Objection. You're on a wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Oh my god, I know. I really read it like that too, Kevin.
Do you see the problem, or do you want me to help you with this? Because you're still on your health from before.
So... I see something weird in the muffler. Oh, she said something about the muffler! It's the muffler, bitches! Present the muffler. Take that. The problem in this photograph is here! What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler! Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, so if I like had a box, I would
You just
actually
said
be in a pretty
muffler.
good spot.
However, I see no
But we have
trace of a
none.
muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. Are you kidding me? Who put this
We
stuff
have our 3 Pokespot encounters
on? A muffler is
and
also on
the
a
Shadow
car or
Mawile that we
motorcycle
literally
door.
just
A normal
got
person would know that.
in a dream.
Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe. I see, and I see.
That's a hard split. That's probably going to be one of the hardest splits if I ever have to do these runs again, which I assume I will.
What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Literally everything? Was that the scene of the crime? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Oh wait, I know. This.
Yep. Good job.
Thank you. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler! That's what had me confused my earlier testimony. I think this bitch was on the muffler. Muffler, yes! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
TM39 waterfall? Interesting. Shame I just lost most of my good water. I don't think I want Tentacle having waterfall. I guess physical tentacle is the thing. I guess waterfall is better than bubble beam, probably.
Suspend. I find myself wondering about
Is
that piece
it?
of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected.
Yeah, I can go
bring
mixed.
me that cloth. I know she did say sauce. I noticed that. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Woo! That was close. But we made it, at least for now. We'll adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all. He's so hungry. He's had a lot of caviar lunches. Can we continue? Do you want to take a breaky break?
Sure.
Okay. Ben is here. Hi, Ben.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. This runs on beyond life support right now, but we'll at least reach Phenac City and we'll figure out where to go from there. There are a lot of potential encounters we can get now that we've hit this split of the game. Like before the next boss, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different encounters before the next like major boss. So if we get a little lucky with the coin, we could potentially try to rebuild our box, but we'll figure that out after the break. Enjoy the clip show, and we will chill and come back and work on Pokemon for a little bit longer, and then I'll wrap up and work on dinner and stuff. So,
Oh my god, I'm back. I just had an ad that ran.
thanks for hanging out, and we'll be right back.
Hello. We're gonna be right back.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's its fourth move. Assuming a Dark type move. But you know what? That Fire Fang was enough, Kevin. You did it, buddy. Okay. I need that to be a Dark type move, and I need it to not do very much damage here. I'm kind of a weird spot. Okay. With that, we took down this dumb car. Let's go. Kick number 2 to the face. Okay. I feel like we pivoted pretty well that fight, even though we were a little under leveled because I was trying to be for the level cap. We still managed to take down car pretty well.
work that time.
How much longer are you trying to go left?
Until I'm done with this battle.
Okay. So I'll try to sit this out. Nope, gotta go. My stomach's just hurting.
Okay, so she should switch here into the Gyarados. She's out of Hydro Pumps anyway. The worst case scenario would be a Swagger here. Okay, but she does switch.
Trick to this?
No, he's got time out. It's an interesting crowd control mechanic. Oh, I'm not even mad. That was such a good Kaizo block. That makes me wish I actually had a Kaizo block there. The good thing is these trap hole cards are generally pretty decent as like filler cards and decks anyway.
And that makes no sense.
They are obviously significant. Wow, this is a good pack.
This is how I have to try to remember because they make no sense to me. I don't remember like hours ahead.
God damn, that is a pack and a half. That might be one of the best packs I've pulled in here. Jesus.
It's a casual 12:30 a.m. right now, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
Or sway.
I don't know. They definitely messed it up.
The thing that we've been talking about.
No! No!
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's ended up much better than the 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0 or whatever. It's so weird how that obstacle is like technically random on what result you're gonna get, but it all relates to you holding right anyway, so like it doesn't feel random until you're trying to like react to it. Alright, so jump down. Alright, I like that. It was a little mean without that last ditch effort there. But there's a great platform on the ground there, so you can still save it. You can still die, so if you give up on hitting the Kaizo unless we're
Into Hariyama, he resists Crunch and Stone Edge. And then we just click Close Combat and then deal with the team from there. It goes for a Thunder? Okay. Please don't para. T-Tar might outspeed still Elso, which is a little sketch. I didn't even see that it had Thunder on its moveset. I don't know why I went for that instead of Fake Out Chip doesn't matter. I don't know if this kills from here, but if it does, I think we're pivoting and making things a little more difficult on ourselves than we needed to. Okay. That was sketch. That Thunder threw me off, but this close combat guaranteed kills. HP's going slow, but it guaranteed kills. We did the calc before.
is pinching my wrist weird? What? I don't think I'm supposed to have this. Let's see what happens if I bring this with. Terrible things. I was not supposed to bring that shell with me, though. Having a free shell. And it did nothing. How did I... Holy shit, how did I grab that shell?
Dad, we are just about to wrap up for the night because Bun is tired and wants to eat cereal and not on stream, so. Surprise! We came back a little before that was amazing. Rev, thank you for tier 3, 27 months. What the heck? And also 80 Dad. I don't think I noticed that was a tier 2 because I was in the middle of a tough battle, but thank you for tier 2 of 27 months also.
Still back.
Y'all are love. This run is probably going to die soon unless we get incredibly lucky in the next couple of battles, but you know what? We have gotten through some pretty intense battles already to push to Phenac City at this point.
Are trials always like this with you? Like, you're swimming up to the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? Pretty much. Except today we're
Can you
swimming
just do these for free?
So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judges' chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth.
But we're hanging out.
Hola, partner. Oh, this guy. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall. Thought I'd come take a look. Come take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like they've got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to live out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the
Strategy game played on a bingo card with
feeling on
16
edge.
panels arranged in a 4x4
Don't you got enough on your
grid.
plate without
16
worrying
panels
about
are
other
turned
people,
over in
compadre?
explosion, but
You'd
one
be
for
worried
the
about the
panels
chief
for
prosecutor's
vertical
taste in mufflers, for example.
Bingo. Keep
Officer
playing
Marshall,
bingos
the
until
whole
all
muffler
panels are
thing
flipped
didn't
over
have
to
anything to do
blue.
with
All
scars.
panels are flipped over. Bingo
She wasn't
must
even
be
wearing a
completed.
scarf.
Okay. The start of a game.
You don't say.
One
No,
Pokemon
no,
and
that's
two
Speedo.
matches. Entry points to
I've seen
flip
the rare
over
breeze
panel
blow out her
is
slender deck
required.
many a time.
All your
I saw
Pokemon
her that
use
day,
repeat
too.
panels. Over that
She
points game.
was wearing a red muffler. Did she put the muffler in the muffler?
Return spot.
What?
Panel. Over the next.
At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean?
I might just need to
In
see
the
this.
photograph taken at the crime scene,
Oh, it costs money.
she wasn't wearing
Okay,
a scarf.
well, we'll try. I don't want to spend a ton of money right now, but
So Mr. wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time.
I assume I don't
Remember,
keep these
partner,
Pokemon.
sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horn. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
But like, if I do,
Oh, grab
I
that.
should probably pick the thing.
I got a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swinging now, Mr. Ray? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Translation, localization. thing? What? The western thingy that he's doing? Okay, we're back in session. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating.
Am I supposed to kill this or
grinding
catch?
teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well
I'm just
then,
gonna
I
throw a
believe
master
it's time we
ball
continued on with
because
this
it
trial.
said I needed.
I've never heard a muffler meaning anything like a scarf. Same. I just thought it was a word I didn't know. If I'm being honest.
Okay.
Judging everything on Edgeworth, right? Like, you're really commenting on his body right now. Like, I'm thinking about it. But yeah, let's continue the trial. During our recess, I had requested the prosecution conduct an
So
investigation.
Vagon still has one
unacceptable.
EP left.
Since our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Or excuse me, knock,
Okay,
knock.
that gave me a master ball.
Who are you? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems
So
to be
let's go
filling the courtroom.
here.
Like a muffle thing, a more thing, or something else. Yeah, like I've heard of like
I
earmuffs or
guess
something. So
we'll
maybe
probably
it just
grab
is-
a water type.
I don't know.
Mudkip's a good one.
This guy looks like a cult leader. He looks like a charismatic leader of a cult. Okay, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to battle this at some
Ooh, oh
point.
no,
So
it's
let's try to actually battle now that we're caught things.
Ah, it's you.
Can I battle with Vagon still?
The suspense is killing me, sir. Oh, I was supposed to press A.
Okay, I cannot battle
Sorry, I'm
with
late.
Vagon.
G. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh? G, how you been? Swim much these days? Hello, hello.
Well, in that
No,
case,
I've
I
been
should have
so
used
busy.
Mudkip. in that
Busy
battle,
smizzy,
probably.
Edgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. I can't figure out what kind of accent I want to use this guy. Yes, indeed. Edgy seems to be a nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha, so you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little work giving you all that trouble, eh?
So,
You
I
know,
think
we
I
should all get
technically
together
win this
sometime.
fight.
Jolly.
This is gonna take fucking forever though.
Little worthy.
Because I am
Mr.
only
Right.
single resistance.
You don't
There's
know the
double
district chief
resistance.
of police? Chief of police? He's... Tom, are you...
Still don't know if I entirely understand.
What accent does a spray tan have? Stop. You're hella funny. Games. David Games. So what should we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you left me in this courtroom. How's it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Scorpion. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. It says, what's this? What the fuck is this? It's what you would call a switch.
I think I still technically win this exchange. It's not pretty.
Wait, so where was that? Is the music louder now? because it's like YouTube, right? So it's just really hard to like audio right? A lot better. If I make it quieter, I don't know if it will blow up. Okay, cool. Thanks for looking up. Let's see. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If you're investigators with slacks, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking the signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. Why are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to get this that you made. Brad, hi! Thanks for working. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. So how did he make this mess? This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense of paper first. Yes. Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. Blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pawn my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to play that.
True.
Does he go? A lot. Oh, I can't. That was great. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, it's going on its own. Okay. SL92. There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. What does that mean?
It's taking fucking forever. Eventually,
Well,
it slowly whittled down this
DL6.
chicory
DL6
time.
incident phase. But it's strange. Huh? What
It'll
is?
take 2 more
I'm not
absorbs
certain,
to
but I
actually
get the
kill.
feeling I've seen this somewhere before.
Maybe
Letters
3
like
health.
this or letters that look a lot like this somehow.
4 out of 20 health. Wait.
Wow, don't scare me like that. Oh, that looks weird. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? I don't like it. Switchblade knife added to the court record. Found at the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's smuggler. Small tag attached. Huh.
Chikorita kept one of these speed tags at the end.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief. So... I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police? And the site. Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really.
Do I still get the card for that battle though? I do.
This knife is special,
Okay.
but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any
Oh, I
shape to
earned
do
an
the
EP?
investigation. A detective was killed
Okay,
in the
let me
police
give it the
department. See,
big
what a
on
mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? Not officially linked
And then
to this
take
here
on the
case, so I can't
grass
talk much
wood.
about it.
Vague.
I wonder if this has to do with the guy I tried to go to his office earlier.
This has some fun strategy to it, actually. I may have
You're
been
right,
able to take
there
this
was
on
that
with
guy
the
who kept
medkit, but
saying
I
so.
didn't know.
Huh. I forgot about him. Your Honor, I'll tell you about it. There was a murder at the police department, a detective? That's hush-hush information, and we haven't exactly announced it yet. Objection.
Yeah,
Wait a
big
second. Did you
dodging.
say at 5:15? That's the exact time when detective business from the prosecutor's office.
I think grabbing the
Order. Anyway, in the
Bulbasaur
department,
and the
we're all
medkit
flustered,
were
as you might
good
well assume.
counters.
We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I don't know if the
understand the
medkit
police
has a
department
water breach
situation.
I
Well,
assume
Mr.
it
Wright,
just has like water gun or
2
something.
detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Oh, it can't go diagonally? That's awkward. Okay,
Snake is
then I
special, but I
guess
can't
we
say
go
how here.
Mudkip for this fire.
Excuse me, special? Uh-huh. How did you come by this particular knife anywhere else? Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that. Established, the knife at Goodman's chest was this knife. Why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. What? Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. What? This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So how are things down at the department? That was a bad day for the department. We're in any shape to investigation. Oh, what? Something happened to the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
I think I give both
something
of
did happen.
these
And why wasn't I
to
informed?
Vago.
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You're busy with Lana's case law. What happened? What happened to the police department that day?
Yeah, I do get healed.
The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Hold it. On the same day, the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department? That's in fact surprising, isn't it? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, or when the victim died. I think it's between the first two.
Do you need help deciding?
He told us 5:15 already. I guess how the victim was killed? Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing, with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit, we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. like I'm gonna have to press this a bit harder.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Huh?
You're supposed to ask where the victim was found.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, it didn't like.
It didn't punish
It
you,
wasn't wrong,
but I just wanted to let you know that you're supposed to go
Okay.
back up there and do that
Let
one.
me go back then, and then do the other one.
EP.
I knew it had to be one of the two. Okay. How the victim? No, where?
Where?
Where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, you righto? I can't say I've heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence there. Hold it. 5:15? That's when Detective Pittman was killed at the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? I mean, it sounds like a conspiracy. Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gann, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything or please, righto. Understand? I don't understand, righto. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out.
I think you have to...
Once we look at the knife.
Look at the tag on the knife, maybe?
Yeah. Where the knife says this knife too. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but you're like, oh,
Okay.
where? But I think I've seen something like before.
The back. Go back out of here.
Sorry, I thought you wanted me to check the back. Where is this?
Hold on, go back again. I don't know where you're at right now.
Like out of here?
Yeah, back out of here. Go to the third statement really quick. Fourth. You asked where the victim was found here. Go to the next statement. It says after you ask where the victim is found, he revises and says, I cooperate, and you're able to press him again. Were you able to press him again there?
Let me try
Okay, so
Right
go back.
here?
No, go back again.
at this one.
Yes. And just keep pressing until you are able to ask something again. You have to ask where the victim was found, and then past here there's another spot for you to ask something, I guess. Okay, so this one will be for 2 bingos. We'll get the one on the bottom and the diagonal.
Where the victim was found, right?
Yes.
Tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't see where the corpse was found, but I can see the crime scene in the evidence from the police department. It's the exact same thing you said before.
Okay, hold on. Stop speeding through here.
I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. So I have to press something more about the evidence room?
So you have to like look at something that you haven't seen, I guess. That's also not in this guide apparently. So go to your port stuff and look at the card maybe. Have you presented his note on the second statement yet? Okay, so that might be why it's off. I guess that slightly changes the dialogue, so go back. Back. Back.
I'm trying! Sorry, I can't go back very fast. Okay, now we're at the first one.
So go to the second one. And present the note from Goodman. Yes.
I thought it had something to do with this, but I didn't know where. Wait a second. Thank you. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! An honest-to-goodness, what do you need from Mundy? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this
I think
is
I
the
have just
Y.
enough EP to read this card.
Over here.
Yeah, that's a
we also
shiny
have
Cyndaquil.
a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus
I'm pretty
7
sure it's a shit.
12, 2. Your Honor. It's upside down.
Bum bum bum!
Upside the printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up.
There's the mind blow.
He's right, it says 221 SL9. Okay. What? Turn around. What do you get? The date of the crime. A tag. Murder weapon. Aha!
So we might lose here actually, because I think Merle's a fairy type. Yep.
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper.
Well, that's a really shitty way to lose this.
SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife. It's a tag.
I kind of had no way of knowing I was going to run into a Meryl there.
Sorry, Order. Well, Chief. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this game?
What game is this game?
What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Hold it. So this knife.
Okay, I mean, I at least try to
Yes,
get
but on the
these
table.
lines and get as many points as I can,
Was
but I
evidence-
can't beat that Meryl.
Was
So
it in fact a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It wasn't a murder weapon as it happened. It was evidence from a case belonging to the So this knife was stolen the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
well, wait. Actually, maybe I can beat the Meryl. I might be able to revive the Bulbasaur for the last fight. Hold on, it's not
Hard to
over
think
yet.
there's a connection.
It's gonna be a little tight, but I think I can
What's
still
a
do
bad day
this.
for the department? We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Wait, am I supposed to go back and press it again?
Yes.
Here? On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department. That was fact surprising. At a loss for words. Perpetrator? Suspect? Just arrested. Oh, great. Unanswered questions.
Oh, that Charmander did that dance before
One
dying.
thing and one thing only. Where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Okay, so I go big on for
I
this.
can't say the crime department. The evidence room. Wait a
Big
second.
on for
I
this.
have heard of that. Didn't we find Bone Karma tampering with evidence in there once? Yeah. I remember. Evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? Evidence in a case. It was stolen from the evidence room. Yeah.
I don't exactly know what battle
The
thing
crime
is
was also-
for, but for the
There's the
blackout
connection
here, which is good.
cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy. We just got handed our tickets to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. What's the link? Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. I don't know if the link is with us. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Someone have to present something here then, right? On this last one? Find some type of link.
Go back. Go back. Go back one more.
I don't know, he just keeps saying the same thing. But it was different this time where I said I remembered the evidence room. And that I found the connection between the cases. But, like, I don't know what the connection is.
Press the next one. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like there's something missing from this.
I know,
guide.
there's definitely something missing and I can't figure out what it is. 515. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Hey, you don't say. Well, out with it, Rido. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is in place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
And now resist.
Okay. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
I resist brain kiss instead of going for the
He's really just stares at
super
you
effective
inside your eyes, and I
enemy.
hate it. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim.
With that, we've completed a full battle bingo card on our first try.
I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet at all. Can we get the information unofficially?
Nice. Let's go. We flipped every panel.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really? Who would have guessed?
1280.
I think this is what we needed.
Oh, I have
I'll
unlimited
cooperate.
coupons.
Here it is. I'll cooperate. Right?
Yes.
That
Press
prompted to
this
say this?
statement.
Okay.
no?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Colon. If you're gonna tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Okay, well,
Oh, well, case
apparently I have
information is sticky
unlimited
stuff. You have to do everything
Poke
properly.
coupons from a
Oh,
pack.
well, I
So
guess they might as well try to get
I
like
earned 1280.
Oh, shit,
What can I buy with
vision, ID number, or gender.
Oh, they can be changed with that bottle. Wait, now can you help?
I feel like it's either the division or the ID number. I think the ID number might be too similar to giving the name. Let's try the division. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh, you want to know that, do you? Do you? Criminal Affairs, Division 1. The detectives responsible for homicide. Homicide, that would be the same division.
Oh, there's some
Gumshoe.
fancy ends.
Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too. It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives. It must have something to do with that case that was written down. SO 6? 9? SO 9? Now I'm confused because it was upside down and I forget. It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives, except this serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking. Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. The detectives were killed at 5:15 from the prosecutor's office, one of the police department. That can't be a coincidence. At that night. What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Why does it keep telling me to check out the knife? I've already checked it out.
It was the other portion of that dialogue that you were supposed to press.
Oh. What do you mean?
You're supposed to look for the ID number.
It
So-
was the ID number.
Yep.
God damn it.
Sorry. It didn't actually cost you health, so
That's good. Is it this one that I press?
no, the next
The next
one. Oh, it's the detective was killed dialogue you're supposed to press.
That's what I thought.
And then I guess he added the next dialogue, which is kind of confusing.
The what MS one?
So you press the detective was killed one, yeah, what a miss.
Just arrested. That was quick. Question.
Question where it was found.
Questions again?
Yeah. Because this changes the next dialogue, apparently. I thought these are the same things. Yo, 3 Ultra Balls? That's a pickup right now.
What?
I think you skipped through the dialogue on
God
accident.
fucking damn it. No, I didn't. Okay, the problem is it has me going in fucking circles, and like, that's why I keep missing things.
Okay.
Because I'm rereading the same shit over
So,
and over.
you have to reread this dialogue because you skipped through.
I didn't though. Sorry, I'm not trying to get frustrated. I'm just confused as to what I am doing wrong.
Okay. Press this, and then ask where the victim is found, and then once you're done with this dialogue, it will change the statement to say, I'll
It
cooperate.
didn't though.
Okay, it will. I think you just accidentally skipped past it because you. So go to where?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Go back.
I'm gonna scream. Like, this is not fun anymore.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened.
I'm going through the same thing over and over.
Okay. I'm gonna just copy, because like right after this you start another investigation and it opens up again, so I don't know why you're just like in this weird like loop thing
Like,
right
loop?
now.
I'm really confused. That I can't get back to the fucking options to get the ID number.
Do you
when
need
that
to
was
present
almost what I was gonna
you
do.
maybe need to present the note I don't think you need to do all that again. That seems pretty far back. Well, maybe you do, because it said it changes his statement slightly. Alright, well, what I copy pasted that then, because that's exactly what it says from the thing, and they just been over that step.
Second statement?
No, because the second statement before was like, unless you can find a way to prove the connection of this case, so that must have already gone through. Press him on the new statement the knife was evidence.
Wait. It was just at the end.
Oh, okay. So on this one, press this one and then ask for the ID number.
Right. Oh my god. I don't know how we didn't get this before. Okay. Sorry, I have a hard time when I'm just reading the same thing over and over and I just feel like stuck in it. Okay. ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 584-2189. That's quite long.
Hmm.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82. I can't do it. You can get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department, 584-2189. This tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? Take that. Witness. I said witness. There was no T. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim. Shame on you, Rydo. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Okay.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 584-2189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 584-2189. Objection. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical.
I don't remember where to actually
the detective
go
killed in the
from
police
here.
department evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh ho ho, sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. Objection. That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and in a completely different location? Order. Chief, what does this mean? No, what I want to know is
I was
why
close,
didn't I hear
but
about this? Yes,
I
it's
forgot
top
there's like
secret,
a little
fine,
bit of
but
a
I'm the
fetch quest
prosecutor in
here.
charge of the case. Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? You're really gonna for that shit, dude. The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Stop! Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait. The guy. The sewer guy.
Contains a Taylor Swift hit? Okay, that's definitely an addition to the hack.
Here's a request from the chief, sir. Got your report, sir. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Yeah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He didn't seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
Shake it off.
Fucking talk, dude! You're pissing me off! God, I hate that it makes me wait and I can't make it go! No such luck this time, Worthy, or should I say, unworthy? Yeah. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to news court before the trial.
Okay.
This report was...
We'll do this last little battle and then we'll wrap it up for the night, I think. We have Golbat and Grand Bowl.
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The victim was the connection, you fucking idiot. The connection was just proven by Rido over here.
And one of them's a shadow. Is it Golbat? Oh, it's Gramble. Okay. Well, we could actually probably stand to use a Gramble anyway, especially if it's Intimidate, actually. So I think what I'm gonna do is...
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all these rumors.
I'm gonna protect Momo
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence.
and Shadow Fear the Granbull to try to help catch it a little bit, and then I think I should be able to just throw an Ultra Ball.
If it's the last name. You better get results this
Okay.
time, really. You have my profound apologies.
Rattled is a little sketch. Wait, didn't it also have Intimidate? Or did Golbat have Intimidate? Gramble has Rattled.
I will grant one for the day, as the prosecution has requested.
Weird either way, I guess.
Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edson?
Let's try to use a Great Ball first on the Grand Bowl.
Whatever your
And
punishment
then we can use Shadow Thing to go back.
For his turn. Hey, Jose, how we doing?
Damn.
Well, Port has been adjourned.
We must have. There's a dog hair in my A button. Okay, we got the Grand Bowl at least.
Double check that I see.
Shadow Sneak? Okay.
Oh, so we're doing more investigation.
Yes.
Okay.
Chabaka.
Mr. Ray, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Let's go ahead and protect the Momo slot.
He died in the prosecutor's parking lot, and the police
And
department
then we will try to shadow fear this Arbok, I
The
guess.
prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Oh, did I already protect? Or did it count protect as the last turn? It must have kind of protect since the last turn. That's confusing.
Try to like point it in.
Ooh, Swords Dance is scary. Please paralyze this thing and keep it paralyzed for a minute. Nope. Okay.
Alright, let's do it. Well, she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with us.
If this Arbok has ground coverage, kind of not looking great.
Let's go. Science and basics. Okay. Now we're back to the house. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found. Who cares?
At least I went after Mawile for that bite.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. That oil jar, was it empty?
Okay. This thing doesn't have Shed Skin, it has Intimidate, so that Paralysis is there to stay.
My sister erasing evidence of the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed
I'm gonna Thunder Wave the Golbat also, because I think I want to keep the Golbat on that side of the field and try to minimize the amount of strong stuff out on the field at once.
Little testing. What is sticky stuff, you know? You can just wash it later.
Because if Hyper Voice is its strongest move, that's only doing like 10 for this
But
current
wouldn't the police have already done
team.
this to us? Never trust anyone, guys. Let's give it a try. Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You got an extra pair of those things?
Wait,
Just have
Mawile?
blood reaction. Just spray
Okay.
a little on it.
I don't know why he keeps going after Mawile for this, but
Press the A button to spray it on. Ooh, fancy.
let's protect and Shadow Fang again to kill the Arbok.
Okay, let's find us the blood stain. I need healing. Right, oh. Over
A little sad that this Golbat, even paralyzed, outspeeds Mobile.
Found it. Examine. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a blood stain?
Alright, Swords Dance Arbok is down.
Look. Emily, your sheep.
Mighty Anna comes out now.
This is the first time seeing real blood.
Another Intimidate? Yeah.
Okay, well, we definitely
I think I Thunder Wave the Mighty Anna.
thought about this. The location, the amount of blood. Yeah, definitely the
And then
amount
I'm
of
gonna
blood.
probably need to switch in case this thing has Fire Fang.
Perpetrator Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the side of the victim, or on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here,
Okay, then I
there
can
has to have been
go
more blood.
Tentacruel and Dazzling Gleam and take out the
Okay,
Golbat
that's
and
great.
then hopefully 2-hit KO the Mighty
I'm gonna
Anna.
mark up the floor plans. We find a blood stain, okay? Okay, so we found
Ooh,
blood
knockoff's gonna hurt.
stains. They're pretty handy to have around, right?
Okay,
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my
and it
own
knocked
stuff.
off the Eye Papa Berry. And it missed the Thunder Wave. Okay, not been very lucky with paralysis this battle.
Solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces.
I think I need to try to go for another Thunder Wave on this, and then,
We can't be sure. These will reveal all their evidence in court.
well, I could protect this turn at least, and try to at least make up for the last turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Looks like a really investigating crime now, doesn't it? Guess I
okay,
should-
we got the double, at least. That was a big protect. We actually landed the Thunder Wave this time, so made up for the last turn.
Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes.
I should now outspeed,
This day old deli
so
Sorry, it's just that kind of weird.
let's go for
Please try.
a Rock Tomb, I guess,
My apologies, Miss Star, but you know,
and
it's
Dazzling
okay.
Gleam,
It's
because
my
I
fault.
should be the fastest thing on the field now.
I witnessed everything.
I don't think it's going to kill Mighty Anna, but it's at least going to pick off the Golbat, which has kind of been doing annoying residual damage this entire fight.
I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
I outspeed now with Momo, that's surprising. I am like -4 intimidated though, so that's okay.
I saw two prosecutors guys stabbing and pulled I swear it on my honor.
I didn't think this thing was going to have Facade.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
They should outspeed and kill. Okay.
So you're a detective, were you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hard they hurt me, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it
Alright.
up.
So we at least got through Julie without a death. I feel like we navigated that fight pretty well. It said Gramble joined my party, but let's actually see if that's true.
I wouldn't know it. Every day I
Before we
drive
get through
through
this dialogue box.
suspect after suspect.
Coin.
And before long,
Do we get to keep this Gramble? Please. We do. Okay. That's pretty big. We at least have 5 Pokemon in the party now. Okay, and we're at the point where we're supposed to go run after Justy and stuff. I'm just going to get through this dialogue and heal. Oh shit, I didn't actually get a chance to heal. Okay.
It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. I mean, yeah, of course.
Well, that's really fucked. I might lose because I didn't heal in between this.
Or like she's trying to
I thought I was going to be able to run down the stairs at least.
but I think she did.
God, that's super fucked. Wow. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to super YOLO ball this.
All because of the SL9 incident.
Let's just Rock Tomb. And I am just gonna have to full health Ultra Ball this Magmar and hope for the best here. At least did pick up the Ultra Balls from Phenac City, so we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Magmar's off the field, which alone is a big deal. This opponent also only has 3 Pokemon, and this Rock Tomb's gonna do a fuck ton to this Murkrow, so...
That's awesome. We'll welcome it.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, so last thing on the team is a Miltank. I'm gonna go ahead and Thunder Wave this Miltank, and I'm gonna switch Mawile out for Primate.
Are we examining a spray? That's up here again? Thought I was glad it was worth my try.
Okay, I landed the Thunder Wave. I missed what Miltank did because I was trying to help, but it looks like it was okay. Let's Rock Tomb and the Drain Punch. I think Drain Punch alone should kill, but okay, well, it's a good thing I Rock Tomb then.
Okay, I mean, this does seem like slightly different efforts, I can't tell. 22 of your new RPG for sure. Awesome. Well, welcome in, dude. It's great to have you.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely understand. I get it. I hope that self-care and better soon. Understanding soon whenever you are here. Okay, yeah, there's something different here. What's this tape? Rope? This rope is
Okay, Magmar joined the team, but is Magmar permanently joining the team? Let's find out.
So wait, the victim
Heads, we keep the Magmar, tails, we don't.
You've got to be the only
Heads.
person
Okay,
who-
we're at least starting to slightly rebuild this roster.
Okay, well,
This is where I planned on wrapping it up for the night. I guess let me fucking use some potions or something, because I thought I was going to be able to just run and heal, and then I got surprised with another battle.
When I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B-Block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Right? Wait, I'm giving up my job that soon. What's that? B-Block is through there. That's where Booster is parked. So, Mr. climbed over this fence? It seems so, yeah. That fence is 9 feet high at least. Well, no time like the present. I think I'll give it a little try. Well, no, she said she was in the security room now. Oh, well, she still said she went around and climbed over it. Okay. Eek. It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a little joy. Never seen this game before. It's an old game from what? DS?
Regular DS.
Regular DS.
Yeah.
It was on the DS. We're towards the end of the game now. Not all the way at the end, but.
Okay, can I leave? I can leave. Okay, we're gonna deal with all this jesty nonsense later.
Why? It's rock safe space.
I am a little sad that I used all those potions now instead of saving them, but that's okay. Let me heal, and then we will wrap up, and I'll get started on dinner and stuff, because I'm getting hungry and this food's just been chilling.
This is the famous oil drop. No time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Yeah.
Okay. So, we had a pretty rough overall episode, mostly because Commander Exoc was rough, but we got a little lucky with the coin afterwards, and we were able to get both the Mawile, the Gramble, and the Magmar, so we at least have a full team again.
More than the actual witness. Agreed to fight
The
her.
Magmar's also holding something. It's Flash Fire. It has a flame plate. Goddamn.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, that Magmar
Hey,
would
don't
have
touch
fucked
stuff
us
we don't need
up.
to be touching. You know what? Now that I'm realizing it, I think this is all stuff we've already examined before. I remember this.
So what you were supposed to do here,
I talked to her. Am I supposed to just go somewhere?
have you presented things to her yet?
No.
Present the knife and a couple of other things.